Good morning. Today is Sunday, August the 4th, I think. Yes, I think that's what it is. So I'm actually filming outside the house. I'm filming in a spot I never do, so it's kind of okay, so today we're gonna switch things up a little bit. I'm going to bring you along with me. My parents have my oldest too, and so my husband and I just have the baby, and so we are gonna make a little morning of it. We're gonna eat breakfast, and we're going to try a new coffee spot, and then I'm going to Joann's, one to drop off my sewing machine to get it repaired, and then we'll service and then check around for some clearance fabrics so that I can participate in the Whole 30 challenge. So we've got a lot that we want to do today. Also have a couple errands to run between that. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. I hope you enjoy it.
I just said that.
I don't think I'm gonna like filming with my husband, to be honest. Oh my God, then he opens the garage. Let's start our day. Welcome back. Brunch was very good. We used to go to IHOP all the time, and I think the service and just the food just wasn't that great. So this was our first time going to IHOP in it's been years, and food was really good. Service still was not the greatest, but we won't harp on that. We do have to make a detour and stop at Target. Target is that way.
That's more than one way to get to Target.
This is the wrong way.
That's more than one way to get to Target.
This is the wrong way. You go that way, you only have two lights. Boom, boom, bam. This one, you're going to get stopped at because you don't have the right of way. The other ways, you have the right of way.
That's more than one way to get to Target.
All right,
boom, boom,
so
bam.
Passenger princess is not my thing.
Passenger princess.
It's not my thing. Does that mean that I have control issues?
I think so.
No, you're driving my car, and I don't like how you drive my car.
Ooh, our car.
And I know where I'm going. You don't know where you're going.
What's
This
yours
is the wrong way to get to
What's
Target.
yours is mine.
Anyway, we have to make a detour to Target because I was feeding baby boy eggs and he started breaking out in hives. Of course, I was alarmed, but I wasn't incredibly panicked because my middle son, he has severe food allergies. I don't know why I don't keep Benadryl in the diaper bag, so we're gonna make a detour. The baby's lips are not swelling up, so that's good, and he's not vomiting. So, and of course he would cry. He just has hives. He's okay. He's crying. He's crying because it's nap time. So not that we're neglectful parents. So yeah. So now we're going to make a detour to Target, and then we are going to hit up the coffee shop. Normally, nothing will make me happier than to browse the aisles, but because baby was breaking out, I'm gonna be responsible and get what I need and get out of here. And we have finally arrived at Joann's. Now I have to drop off my sewing machine. It needs to be serviced, and then I'm also having an issue with the tension. I haven't had my sewing machine serviced in several years. So ideally you're supposed to get it serviced every 1 to 2 years depending on the amount of use that you have. So it's been a long time, and over the course of the last year I have put a lot of use on that thing. So McKinney Sew and Back is who I've used in the past. They are the only company, business, small owned business that has serviced my machines. So they have actually opened up in a Joann here in my area. So I'm gonna drop that off and then shop for some fabric for the whole 30 challenge. And my bestie came with me, so this should be fun. So I've got my cameraman. I really like that. We are drawing a lot of attention to ourselves, though. But I digress. So I dropped off my sewing machine, getting that service and working on the tension on there. And then McCall's patterns are $2.99. I don't. Yes, sir. I don't need any patterns. I did pick up one. McCall's 7952. This came out in 2020. It's a Mrs. dress. It has one, two, three, four different variations. We're heading into the time of the year where it's really not suitable, but I'm liking view B and view C, and I like the suggested fabrics. Linen, cotton blends, crepe, and denim. I just picked up a chambray from Hobby Lobby, and I think it would be adorable in view B or C. It's denim. It's beautiful. Anyway, I picked it up. I didn't need it, but I'm excited about it. Now what I want to do is take a look at the clearance fabric. It's 60% off. I was hoping for 70, maybe 80% off. That's cool. I just want to see if I can find any fabrics that I can go ahead and start stockpiling for the whole 30 challenge, trying to use 30 yards of fabric out of my stash without buying any. Am I cheating? No. I'm being resourceful. I'm thinking smart. So let's see what we can find. That jumpsuit that I made, the new look jumpsuit that I made last month or so, was in this exact fabric, just a different color scheme. So I don't like this. I'm not gonna go with that. That's not what I'm looking for. I need mid or heavyweight getting into fall and winter. With my brother's wedding and frock tails, I just don't think I'll have any time to make anything else for the summertime. So medium to heavyweight. I have this. I haven't used that, so that's in my stash. Up here. Check out the next. Oh, I have this gingham right here. This is a drapable crepe, and it's semi. It's not. It's not see-through. It's still a little thin, but I think it would be a great blouse. That's what I really want to start working on more, is blouse wear. That's what I gravitate to for ready to wear. And then it would be great for work. This is $14.99 and then an additional 60% off. So I'm gonna keep this in mind, hold this for a minute. I have plenty of top patterns, so I'm not worried about that. This is pretty. I don't know what the regular price of this one is. This is a jersey knit. It's a soft brush. It's a soft brush jersey knit. Not a lot left on these boats. Another thing that I'm always gravitating to, if it's not
Florals?
a silky fabric, it's a floral.
I don't know why you like florals so damn much.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Which is
absolutely
crazy because
hate florals.
as a girl, as a young girl, I hated it. I hated it when my mom had me a floral stuff.
Yeah. What about this? Neutratones, simple patterns. I don't know what the fabric
It's
is.
canvas.
What's wrong with canvas?
It's not.
Stretchy?
No, it's not because it's not stretchy. It's like home projects.
Yeah, but it'll make a unique.
You know I'm not unique. You know I'm basic.
It'll make a unique piece, like those designers that's currently using furniture fabric.
Yeah, that's what that jumpsuit is. It's
Yeah,
furniture fabric.
that's what I'm talking about. So that'd be like I like this because it's a
But it's
neutral.
not a neutral.
It is neutral.
For my bottoms, that's not a
Oh, I ain't talking
neutral.
about for. I'm talking about for the
I need
dress.
to look for for a dress.
I'm talking about for that dress you just picked up, the one that flushes out.
Ooh, I like that. I
I do
like
what I
that.
can. I do what I can.
Okay, we're gonna keep it in mind though.
Koa, hey, you better know your name. Hey, no smile.
Welcome back. We are in the she shed. It is almost 8 o'clock in the evening. It's been a long day. I had a great day though. So after Hubs and the baby and I left Joann's, then we decided to go ahead and head to my parents' house to pick up the oldest two. We spent a little bit of family time there, and then we left and the whole fam jam. We went to visit my husband's aunt, who's like another mother figure to me, and we spent time with his aunt and his cousin, and that was nice, catching up and showing off the kids and just relaxing. And so now we have made our way back home. It's right after dinner. The kids are getting ready for bed, but I wanted to go ahead and end out our day showing you all the fabrics that I just picked up. And so I mentioned that I'm trying to stockpile some mid-weights and heavier weights, maybe not heavier weights, but some mid-weight fabrics to help my me-made wardrobe transition from summer into fall. Now, of course, in North Carolina, it's still going to be pretty warm, pretty hot until probably the end of October. Halloween is probably the start of when we have crisper weather in the evenings and in the mornings, but still really high highs. So Halloween, we're still dealing with maybe highs of 70, 75. It's not as humid though. So the first thing I picked up is 3 yards of this sweater knit. I picked up 3 yards because initially I was thinking of a duster, so a cardigan, but maybe floor length. I don't know if I have settled on that. I do have tons of outerwear patterns that I can choose from, but even if I go with a shorter cardigan, this is still enough fabric to get a nice long sleeve top out of. 3 yards is pretty, it's 3 yards is pretty good. I could definitely get a cardigan and a top out of this. The duster, maybe not so much, but that I love this olive green. I told you guys in previous videos, green is just a go-to of mine, but I don't have this in my ready to wear or my me made, so we got that. And then I picked up a brushed jersey knit. This is a lilac background. It's floral. I'm envisioning a long sleeve top, a fitting top. I did try to avoid florals, but I can't help it. I can't help it because I picked up 2 florals. Anyway, this is, these look like, these aren't roses. What are these? These might be peonies. Peonies, orange, lilac, cream. And I picked up 1.5 yards because I don't know what pattern, but I just know that I have some. Next, I picked up 2 yards of this gabardine. It is tan. I'm really excited about this. Of course, I wanted to find more gabardine for trousers to wear to work, preferably in a navy and a black and a gray. I couldn't find it, not on clearance. I'm sure they probably had it at Joann's, but it wasn't on clearance. So we didn't pick that up. Instead, I picked up this suiting for a vest. I really want a fitted vest. Now I've also picked up a Vogue pattern that I've mentioned in a previous video, and I picked up some gabardine brocade. I picked up brocade to make a vest and pantsuit, and this time I just want a vest, and I can see myself dressing it up with a nice pair of slacks or casualing it down with a nice pair of blue denim jeans. I also want to have this piece where I can wear it by itself, but also layering it up with a long sleeve, a tighter fitting top. So I'm really excited to work on that this fall. And then the last fabric that I picked up is a ribbed knit. I picked up 1.5 yards of this. I do have the pattern in mind. I don't remember the pattern number. I've worked with this pattern 3 times already, maybe twice. It's a rust floral, and it's got a touch of green in it. I know this fabric will look really great in that pattern. So those are the 4 fabrics that I picked up. And then I already mentioned this in the store, but I picked up McCall 7952 just off of a whim. I opened up the drawer, I saw it there. Of course I did not need it. $2.99 doorbuster. I didn't need it, but I don't have much like this, and I did recently pick up some chambray from Hobby Lobby that View B would look awesome in, and if I have time here soon, I can make it, because in the chambray, I can see it being summer, but also layering it up, maybe putting a sweater on top of it, pairing it with some boots and tights. I can see it being a year-round piece, so I'm going to add that to the to-do list. For those 4 fabrics and the pattern, I paid a grand total of $56.13. That includes tax. Of course, all of these fabrics were 60% off on clearance. The sweater knit ended up being $17.98 for all 3 yards. That's pretty good. That is $6 a yard. The rib knit was 1.5 yards of the rib knit was $10.79. So that is a little under $7 a yard. The suiting was $9.94, the 2 yards for that. So that was roughly $5 a yard. And then the lilac brushed knit was $10.79. A yard and a half of that was $10.79 as well. So that is roughly a little under $7 a yard. So I'm really happy with those fabrics. I think it's just the amount that I need to help me get over the hump of the Whole 30 challenge. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not familiar with the creator of that challenge, but any information that I have received, I will put it in the description box down below just in case you want to participate. It does start August the 7th. If you are anything like me, before you go ahead and commit to the challenge, purchase you some fabrics. It's not cheating, it is thinking wisely, and participate. Push yourself to use the fabrics in your stash. I know I switched up this week's video, did something a little different. I hope that you enjoyed it. If so, and if you like content like this, definitely make sure that you give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I would love to have you join the fam. As always, I love you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.